Hello, Happy New Year. Welcome to episode 4 of Married After 35, a channel full of hope, encouragement, inspiration, and love stories, my favorite type of story. This week's episode is titled, Don't Get Caught Up in the Fads. I will be sharing a YouTuber's story. YouTuber Funke Christian met her husband at age 33, married at age 35. When she was 30 and single, she went through a season where she was very worried, like many of us, that she wouldn't get married, and she started asking herself the usual questions. Why am I not married? Will I ever get married? Is there something wrong? She says that she didn't have any answer to those questions because she wasn't a born-again Christian. She also asked herself, how do I know I won't die before I even get married? And not being able to answer those questions is what eventually led her to become born again and to give her life to Jesus in her bedroom all by herself. And she has never looked back since. So she later in the video, she gives several pieces of advice which I thought will encourage you. 1, do not compare yourself to others. We all know comparison is a thief of joy. 2, realize that worry and doubt are not from God, they are from the devil. 3, refuse to accept the worry and doubt that the devil brings your way in your mind. 4, don't get caught up in the fads, whether that be special prayers, a special fast, a special program to get a husband. Don't get caught up in it. And 5, get to know God intimately. Unfortunately, the comments were full of people expressing their worry. However, I did find a few encouraging comments that I want to share with you. So my lady Ilma, 6330, got married at 38, got pregnant right away, and has a 14-month-old. She says God did it all. Dolantino says God brought me an amazing man at 35. We got married a month before I turned 36. And all this happened across continents in the middle of this COVID pandemic in under 1 year. I was very concerned as well, but things turned around for me when I was focused on God and put my trust in Him. This is to encourage ladies in their 30s and above that God can and will settle you with your own husband. Totally 10, married in 2019, 41, and says God is able. Yes, He is. And Lynn A. Worley, 2710, got married at 37 and says God is able and is orchestrating your footsteps. And finally, I would like to share the post comment from Inair P623, who says, I never understood why getting married is settling down until I got married at 36. Then I finally understood. My heart is now at peace and I'm content. When I was single, I would date the wrong people, trying to look for my match, then ended up in long-term relationships that never got to the point of marriage, then again single for a long time. It was exhausting and confidence shattering. It would really make anyone doubt and worry if it would ever happen, thinking that my biological clock is ticking. But based on my experience, you just got to have faith. After years and years of being brokenhearted, I just surrendered it to God, then changed my belief that I'd rather wait than being in a wrong one. Then after a few years, I was blessed with my loving husband and son. It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. So thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumb up, share it, and comment below with what part of the story inspired you. Remember, your story might just be the next one I share. As you wait, remember to wait joyfully, keep loving God, love yourself, and love your neighbor. Take care.